Hello and welcome to all our viewers in Nigeria and around the world to Midday News on Global TV. We are live in the nation's capital, Abuja, and I am Ogochukwu Mobuno. President Bola Tinubu on Monday opened the African Counterterrorism Summit in Abuja. This was disclosed in a statement signed by his special advisor on media and publicity, Ajuri Ngelale, and shared on his Facebook page on Sunday, Nigeria, with the support of the United Nations Office of Counterterrorism, is organizing a high-level African counterterrorism, the team strengthening regional cooperation and building to address the evolving threat of terrorism. According to the statement, heads of states and high-level government officials across Africa, representatives of international organizations and multilateral institutions, members of the diplomatic corps, and members of civil society groups are expected to attend the summit. The Kwara State government has ordered the temporary shutdown of the abattoir at Mandate Market in Ilorin West local government area following the alleged sales of poisonous cow meat in the market. The government, in a statement by the Ministry of Environment, also ordered the immediate general cleaning and fumigation of the abattoir so as to cleanse it of the suspected meat poisoning. The statement signed by the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry, Abubakar Inyela, said the abattoir will remain shut till Wednesday. Inyela said the decision was part of the efforts to protect members of the public after a non-governmental organization, Kwara Monitoring Group, raised the alarm that meat from 33 cows, which allegedly died of poisoning, has found its way to the market for sales to the public members. In response to the allegation, the state government, in a statement signed by the Commissioner of Health, Amina El Iman, and his counterpart in the Ministry of Agriculture, Toyosi Adebayo, said it had deployed a team of officials to the market, adding that the seized suspected poisonous meat. The Nigerian Center for Disease Control, NCDC, has so far confirmed a death and over 208 suspected new cases following an outbreak of a strange illness in Sokoto State. Ibrahim Usman, the manager of the center, said at an interactive session with officials of the State Ministry of Health that the incident happened in Sabo Birni and Iso local government area of the state. He also said prompt measures were taken by the NCDC and the state government to control the spread of the yet-to-be-identified disease as samples were taken to NCDC laboratories for analysis. He stated that the illness manifested with symptoms of abdominal disorder, feverishness, vomiting, and sudden weight loss. Gobri the federal government to, as a matter of urgency, do the needful with a view to identifying and curtailing the continued spread of the disease to other areas of the state. The NCDC has so far deployed a National Rapid Response Team, NRRT, to work with the Ministry of Health to further investigate the matter. Oil marketers are gearing up to load refined petroleum products from the Port Harcourt Refining Company as workers at the facility race to get it set for production on the directives of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited. Dealers confirmed that the PHRC was almost set to start releasing products, projecting a 500 naira litre price per premium motor spirit, popularly called petrol, from the Port Harcourt refinery in Rivers State. They also expressed optimism that the Dangote Petroleum Refinery would crash PMS price below 500 naira per litre when it starts releasing products. Dangote Refinery is projected to start supplying petrol to the market in May as it currently supplies diesels to dealers. In an effort to crack down on price irregularities in local markets, the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, FCCPC, has carried out price monitoring and surveillance exercises in Masaka Market in Nasarawa State. Director of the Surveillance and Investigation, FCCPC, Boladele Adeyinka, says the Commission has received complaints from consumers that despite the appreciation of the naira against the dollar, prices of goods were still increasing, adding that the aim of carrying out the surveillance is to ensure that prices are regulated and consumers are protected from exploitation. Kikelomo Okere has the details.
According to FCCPC, the drive to investigate the market is the reason behind the continued food price increase in spite of the reduction of exchange rates. Speaking with newsmen at the market after a tour and engagement with the Masaka market executives, sellers of various products and consumers alike, the Director of Surveillance and Investigation (FCCPC), Bola Dale Adeyinka, expressed the Commission's concern over rising food price across the market in the country. She says the Commission will work with relevant stakeholders to ensure market potential are unlocked and there is no restriction to sales of goods and services.
And the reason for this increase is attributed to transportation, high cost of pesticides, and also, as they say, security. First intervention by from our side is to develop a concise report of all the multiple taxes and then advise government on how we can unlock and remove some of these taxes. Also engage the executives to know that there is no restriction. You can always bring your goods to the market. Then we also unlock the anti-competitive tendencies or cartels. If there are cartels, by reason of the fact that you are restricted to enter or restricted to supply, we will unlock it as well.
While interacting with sellers in the market, they noted the price of food goods is based on the price they got it from the farmers and industries.
The local government, they are trying their own best for this massacre market so that we see the price, they are control the price very well. Session, anybody to bring the fresh goods for the market, we know them immediately. No Washington, we know them. If we see them, we will pursue them to go report them. We don't collect any money for the people they are selling. Just they are registered for the association because the reason that they are do the register because if you bring the fake one, we know. So there are problems with the waiting one for the government to help. Number one, a road. Number two, the fuel to come down. So that if the fuel come down, the price for the food will come down.
If you ask me now, who will I ask? Because every day price increment keep going up and we don't know the cost. They say dollar. What is our business with dollar? Dollar will come down, will go up, and prices will still remain the same. So we don't know the impact the government is even creating for us. They just want us to die with hunger. No improvement. They complain of fuel scarcity. It's still the same. So we don't know what to do. People now, since there's no money, how will people patronize? They don't have money. So how will they patronize and buy food stuff? There is no way. So the government should do something. Oh. We all want to die of hunger. Starvation everywhere, and this thing keep improving rate of stealing. The youth go about stealing things that don't belong to them, so they should do something. No,
it's how we buy, we sell. Because if you buy high, you will sell high. If you buy less, you sell less. We cannot buy less and begin to sell high, because we are facing the things that other people are facing. Things are very high in the market, so you go bring your own come market. You will not sell it less, because if you sell less, you go to buy other things, you buy high. The cost of the high price is the transportation. The transportation of everything now is too high. So if they can know something to do about the issue of fuel.
However, sellers and consumers attribute the persistent high food price to the cost of transportation and insecurity. Kike Lomo Okeri, Global Television News.
Troops of Operation Lake Sanity 3 under Operation Hadinkai has reportedly discovered an Islamic State West African province ISWAP terrorist bread production factory hidden within their den in Maisani, Timbuktu Triangle, Dambal local government area of Borno State. According to intelligence sources quoted by security analysts and counterinsurgencies experts Zangazola Makama, the combined troops of 199 Special Forces Battalion, in conjunction with hybrid forces and civilian JTF, stumbled upon the bread factory during an exploitation mission into the terrorist hideout. The sources said that the factory was destroyed, while items recovered include 2 Lister generating plants, 1 baking machine, and several others. The Northeast Development Commission, NEDC, has represented life savings equipment and drugs to the University of Maiduguri Teaching Hospital and some selected hospitals. The items were presented to the hospitals by the Borno State Coordinator of the NEDC, Engineer Muhammad Umar in Maiduguri. The equipment include automated nucleic acid extracting instruments, laboratory incubator, biosafety cabinet, autoclave, oxygen cylinder, ventilator, and mobile thermometer. Receiving the items, the Chief Medical Director of UMCH, Professor Ahmed Ahijo, represented by his aide Dahiru Haman, said the intervention was timely going by the overwhelming numbers of patients patronizing the hospital. On his part, the State Director of Disease Control and Immunization, Dr. Ali Shetima, said the drug support is just one out of multiple interventions they had benefited from the Commission. He assured that the drug would be utilized appropriately to meet up with the target of the Commission. The Nigerian force has detained a female police officer who was the aide-de-camp to the embattled former Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello. The ADC was arrested along other police officers attached to 48-year-old Bello, and he's been detained at the State Criminal Investigation Department, Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. The arrest and detention followed an order by the Inspector General of Police, Olukayode Agbetokun, directing their immediate withdrawal from the former governor. The arrest was based on the suspicion that they aided and abetted Bello's escape from operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, who had gone to effect his arrest at his Abuja home on Wednesday. A federal high court in Abuja discharged and acquitted former Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Mohammed Adoke San of the money laundering charges brought against him by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. The presiding judge, Justice Iyang Ekwo, while delivering a ruling on a no-case submission filed by the former AGF, held the EFCC failed to establish a prima facie sufficient evidence case against him. In the charge, the anti-graft agency alleged that Adoke, sometimes in August 2023 in Abuja, accepted a cash payment of the dollar equivalent of 300 million naira from Abu Bakr and thereby committed an offense punishable under Section 16 of the Money Laundering Prohibition Act 2011 as amended. The governor of Delta State, Honorable Sheriff Oberibori, on Saturday visited the Okwama community of Ewu Kingdom in Ogeli South local government area of the state, where 17 military officers and soldiers on a peace mission to the community were killed. The governor was escorted to the community by operatives of the Military Joint Task Force following the killing of the personnel. The Nigerian military had earlier declared 8 persons, including the traditional ruler of the Ewu Kingdom, His Royal Majesty King Clement Ogenerukewe Ikolo Irukbe I, and a renowned professor and a president general of Ewu community, wanted for the killing of the soldiers. You are watching Midday News, coming to you live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. We are on StarTime channel 276. Kindly follow us on all social media platforms using Global Television, Global TV NG, and other handles now showing on your screen. When Midday News returns, Naira crumbles at official window trade, 1,169 Naira per dollar. These and other stories coming right after this break. Do stay with us. This is Global Television, bringing you live broadcast Midday News. Thank you for staying with us. On the foreign scene, the Israeli military says the chief of its intelligence directorate, please let's go on a short break. Sorry for the break in transmission. On the foreign scene, the Israeli military says the chief of its intelligence directorate has resigned after taking responsibility for failure leading to the unprecedented October 7 attack by Hamas. Major General Aaron Haliva is the first high-ranking official to step down for failing to prevent the attack that shocked Israel and the international community. Major General Aaron Haliva, in coordination with the Chief of General Staff, has requested to end his position following his leadership responsibility as the head of the Intelligence Directorate for the events of October 7. The Hamas attack resulted in the death of 1,170 people, mostly civilians, according to an AFP tally based on official Israeli figures. Since then, Israel has vowed to eliminate Hamas and is engaged in a blistering assault against the militant group which ruled the Gaza Strip. The Palestinian Territories Health Ministry said 34,097 people have been killed in Israel's military campaign in Gaza, most of them women and children. In business, the Naira on Friday experienced a slight fall at the official window, trading at 1,169.99 to the dollar. Data from the official trading platform of the FMDQ exchange, a platform that oversees the Nigerian Autonomous Foreign Exchange Market, NAFEM, revealed that the Naira dropped by 1.38% as against 1,154.08 Naira against the dollar traded on April 18th. The local currency, on the other hand, depreciated by 17.14% to 1,230 Naira per dollar from 1,050 Naira per dollar on April 17th. The presidency has said it is set to launch about 2,700 compressed natural gas-powered buses and tricycles before May 29, when President Bola Tinubu turns 1 year in office. It said the federal government was set to deliver 100 conversion workshops and 60 refueling sites spread across 18 states before the end of 2024. The special advisor to the president on information and strategy, Bayo Onanuga, revealed this in a statement he signed titled Presidential CNG Initiative Set for Rollout. President Bola Tinubu has approved the appointment of the board of the National Insurance Commission, NICOM, and that of the Security and Exchange Commission, SEC. This is contained in a statement by Chief Ajuri Ngalale, Special Advisor to the President on Media and Publicity in Abuja. The federal government, through Nigerian Shippers Council, has stated that it will mandate port service authorities online portal the third quarter of 2024. The Executive Secretary of the NCS, Pius Akuta, disclosed this during a sensitization program for stakeholders on the registration of regulated port service providers and users of the Council's headquarters in Lagos. He reiterated the importance of adherence to the online registration required by all service providers in ports, adding that it was in line with the duty of the Council as enshrined in Section 4 of the NCS Regulation of 2015. The NCS boss highlighted the evolution of payment processes from manual to automated systems within the councils and underscored the benefits of registration. He emphasized the mandatory nature of registration, warning that non-compliant entities would face 10 consequences. In sports, three Nigerian boxing sensation Adam Olaore, Joshua Omole, and Cynthia Ogunsemilore are gearing up to script history for Nigeria at the Paris 2024 Olympics by aiming for the nation's first ever gold medal in boxing. The journey to the pinnacle of Olympic glory began with a remarkable showing at the African Olympic Boxing Qualifier in Dakar, Senegal in 2023, where they clinched gold medals in their respective weight categories, securing their tickets to the Paris Games. Ogunsemilore set the stage alight with a commanding victory over Algeria's Khalif Hadijila, securing Nigeria's first gold medal of the tournament in women's 60 kg category. Omole followed suit with a dominant display against Ethiopia's Leta Yedasa in a men's 57 kg category, clinching another gold for Nigeria. Manchester City boss Pep Guardiola believes the club made the right decision to sell Cole Palmer to Chelsea. Guardiola made this known ahead of both teams' clash in the FA Cup semi-finals first leg. In an interview, the Spanish statistician stated the City made the perfect decision of selling him to Chelsea. That's it on Midday News, and it came to you live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. We're on Star Times channel 276. Kindly follow us across all social media platforms using Global TV NG and other handles now showing on your screen. I am Ogochukwu Mobno. Thank you for watching. See you again.